So the third point is precisely what is the congregation saying.
Tretja točka pa je, kaj salezijanska družba danes o tem pravi.
So let's move on now to some of these points. Okay?
Gremo pogledati malo te točke.
The call. I have 4 or 5 points here.
Poklic.
As I said in the beginning, we are living in this time, at this age, in this culture, in this moment.
V začetku sem rekel, mi živimo v tem času, v tem okolju, v tej kulturi.
Pope Francis has a very nice phrase. He said it in 2017 in Florence.
Papež Frančišek je leta 2017 v Italiji, Firencah, tako rekel čudovito besedo.
Now, I am going to engage you in your mind intellectually.
Malo vas spodbujam na razumski ravni.
He says, we are not living in an epoch of change, but in a change of epoch.
Torej, mi ne živimo v razdobju menjave, ampak v menjavi razdobja.
Now, wait a minute, because it is so fine, so subtle.
To je taka subtilna razločevanje.
We are not living at a time where there are so many changes.
Ne živimo v času, kjer je toliko in toliko sprememb.
We are living in a society which has changed.
Živimo v družbi, ki se je spremenila.
We are on a different planet.
Mi smo na drugem planetu.
Just look at the social networks.
Poglejte samo družbena omrežja.
Look at the virtual world.
Poglejte na virtualni svet.
Look at the vocabulary.
Poglejte na besede, ki so uporabljene.
Look at relationships.
Poglejte na odnose.
We who are quite mature,
Mi, ki smo že nekako zreli,
we find it difficult.
in vidimo tukaj težavo.
But even young people who are 25 years of age, they find it difficult to connect with those who have 15 years of age.
Ampak pri mladih, tisti, ki so stare 20 let, se
Am I
že
right?
težko spravijo skupaj s tistimi, ki so 15.
I am
Imam
meeting
prav?
animators who were saying, Father Fabio, I cannot understand them.
V srečanju animatorjev so mi rekli, Fabio, pa mi te ne razumemo.
25 years, the animators, 15, the adolescents.
20 let animatorji in pa 20 letni in pa 15 let.
So I say to myself, so I am not only the only one who has a problem.
In sem se rekel, se nisem edini, ki imam
I am 62.
probleme, sem 60 let star.
It's a change of epoch.
Se je razdobje zgodovinsko spremenilo.
Now, what does that mean?
Kaj to pomeni?
That I cannot bring old answers when the question has changed.
Torej, to pomeni, da ne morem prinašati starih odgovorov, ko pa se je vendarle vprašanje spremenilo.
I cannot say, oh, I know, because when I was young,
Ne morem, ko sem bil jaz mlad,
that was the Middle Ages,
to je bilo v srednjem veku.
medieval times.
Srednji vek, ja.
Father Fabio, how can I connect on social network? Facebook? Oh, Facebook for the old people.
Fabio, kako naj se priključim na Facebook? Facebook, pa to je za stare.
I am there.
In
It's a change of epoch.
sprememba
No.
razdobja.
The reaction could be, so we are lost.
In reakcija bi lahko bila, zgubljeni smo.
No, we are not.
Ne, niste.
Be there.
Bodite tukaj,
Listen
poslušajte, prisluhnite
with the ears of the heart,
z ušesom srca,
with the intelligence of the heart,
z razumom srca
and walk with them.
in pojdite, hodite z njimi.
Pope Francis doesn't know any languages.
Papež Frančišek ne zna drugih jezikov.
He speaks Italian badly,
Slabo govori italijansko
and his Spanish is Argentinian.
in pa španščina je argentinska.
Yet everybody understands him.
In vsakdo ga razume.
How come?
Kako to?
Everybody understands Pope Francis.
Vsakdo razume papeža Frančiška.
He doesn't speak languages,
Pa ne govori jezikov,
but he speaks the only language which is understood by everybody.
In govori pa jezik, ki ga vsakdo razume,
The language of the heart,
jezik srca,
the language of prophecy,
jezik preroštva
the language of authenticity.
in pa jezik pristnosti.
I was in Thailand when Pope Francis was visiting.
Bil sem na Tajskem, ko je papež
I
Frančišek
was
bil
in
tam.
Korea when Pope Francis was visiting.
Bil sem v Koreji, ko je papež Frančišek bil tam.
And I said, do you understand Pope Francis when he speaks? And he said,
In sem vprašal, a razumete Frančiška, ko govori, in pravijo, ja.
and it's true. That's what education is, in a change of epoch. Now, we cannot do that superficially.
Mi pa seveda to ne moremo delati nekako površno.
We need to reflect, to be formed about it.
Mi moramo v globini razmisliti o tem,
Because it's not easy.
ker to ni lahko.
There are moments where I say, I am tired.
So trenutki, ko se rečemo, pa kako sem utrujen.
And I am tempted to say, I send everybody to hell.
In je skušnjava, da bi vsakega poslal v 3 čoške.
What is that? Tričovski?
3 čoške.
Tričovski. You are all laughing because you understand what I am saying.
Se smejite, ker ste razumeli, kaj sem povedal.
Do we have those times? I don't ask the provincial because he will say yes. Do we have times when we are tired? Yes, we have. And I'm tempted to say, enough.
In sem tudi v skušnjavi, da bi rekel, dovolj je.
And we remain there
In ostal tam, kjer sem,
with our tiredness
v svoji utrujenosti.
because we want to be there for the young.
Mi pa hočemo biti tam za mlade.
The second point, from involvement,
Ja.
no, per me no, for me no,
Hvala.
for him yes. His translation, there you are, a clap just because he's doing. Translating is worse than speaking, because you don't know what the other one is going to say.
Prevajati je teže kot govoriti, ker ne veš, kaj bo on to drug povedal.
Okay, so the other challenge is
Drugi izzivi,
that lay people are not little altar boys.
da laiki niso ministrantki,
With all due respect
z vsem spoštovanjem
to the altar boys.
ministrantom.
Young people are not little children saying, yes, 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 father, yes, father, yes, father.
Torej, govori o mladih tako, ja, oni niso to taki.
And when the father goes away,
In ko župnik gre stran,
no father, no father, no father.
rečejo, ne župnik, ne.
No. Move from involvement to sharing.
Da se premaknemo od vključenosti k podelitvi.
And this is a big challenge for us Salesians.
To pa je velik izziv za nas Salezijance.
And at times we fail. At times we fail.
In včasih mi tukaj pač pademo.
We are a disaster.
Ja, smo disaster, zdaj understood.
But there is a desire to move on.
Ampak je v nas želja iti dalje.
Help us
Pomagajte nam,
to move on.
da bi mogli iti naprej.
It's a circular dynamism.
To je krožni dinamizem.
And if there are moments where you say, Father, please, can you listen to me?
In so trenutki, ko rečete, Gospod, duhovnik, lahko poslušaš?
Try not to get angry even though you are right.
Kaj to?
Not to get angry.
Aha, poslušajte, ne biti takrat jezni.
Father, can you please listen to me?
Potem pa me prisluhni.
Because many of us, we are in a new territory.
Kajti mnogi od nas smo na nekem novem teritoriju.
Many of us grew in a vertical system.
Mnogi od nas smo rasli v nekem vertikalnem sistemu.
Many of us Salesians, we were told what to do and we did it.
Mnogi od nas salezijancev smo bili naučeni, da so nam rekli, kaj narediti in to smo storili.
The change of epoch is asking us to change the model.
In pa sprememba razdobja nas poziva, da tudi vzorec spremenimo.
Not vertical,
Ne vertikalno,
circular.
ampak krožno.
Even with young people.
Tudi z mladimi.
You don't tell them, please do that.
Je ne rečemo, prosim, daj to naredi.
If you do that with young people today,
Če danes to mlademu naredite na tak način,
they look at you,
vas bodo pogledali,
say, Father Fabio, are you okay?
a si ti čisto v redu, bodo rekli.
Because you don't. No. You engage people.
Vi vključujte ljudi,
You bring people on board.
pripeljite jih za isto mizo.
And the more authentic and prophetic we are,
Bolj kot smo pristni in preroški mi sami,
the more young people and lay people say, Father, let's do it together. Let's
bolj
move on
bodo
together.
laiki, pa tudi mladi rekli, da
So you see,
dajmo to skupaj narediti.
the issue here from involvement to sharing is not something that comes easy. We need to reflect, to come together, to share, to listen.
To pa ni lahka pot, ne, iz vključevanja k podelitvi. Mi moramo priti skupaj in se pogovarjati, prisluhniti.
A third point, from trusting activity to sharing spirituality.
What is trusting activity?
Trusting, affidare, un'affidare, ti do
Se
un'attività.
pravi, od tega, da podelimo, se pravi, izročimo neko nalogo, od tega k temu, da podelimo duhovnost.
I tell you, please, can you do that? Can you do that work?
Lahko rečem, prosim, lahko narediš to
To
delo?
saying, listen, let's share together the spirituality of our mission.
Takrat mu rečem, dajmo skupaj živeti to duhovnost našega poslanstva.
What we are doing this morning.
To, kar počnemo danes dopoldne,
We had a beautiful introduction.
z lepo čudovito
We
vodom,
have this input.
s tem inputom.
We'll have the group works.
Bomo imeli delo po skupinah,
We'll listen to the group works,
mi bomo
which
prisluhnili
will be very important.
in to bo zelo pomembno.
Father Gasper will speak about this later on.
Gašper bo to bolj natančno
So we are
razložil.
sharing. Spirituality is not our property.
Duhovnost ni naša last,
It's our responsibility.
ampak je naša odgovornost.
You remember the parable of the talents, no?
Se spominjate Jezusove prilike o talentih?
5, 2, 1.
5 talentov, 2, 1.
We know what happened. The 5 says this, I did other 5.
Vemo, kaj se je zgodilo. 5 jih je pridobil, drugih 5.
2, another 2.
2, tisti, ki ima 2, je pridobil 2 druga.
I said, I was afraid.
Tisti 1 pa je rekel, bal sem se
I dug a hole in the
in je
ground.
skopal v zemljo
I
luknjo
hid it.
in sem je skril.
Here it is, take it.
In tukaj je ta tvoj talent, vzemi ga nazaj.
I said, wait a minute. I gave you a talent because you are able to handle that talent.
Čakaj malo, jaz sem ti vendar dal talent, zato ker sem vedel, da si sposoben, da ga boš uporabil.
At least put it in the bank.
Vsaj v banko bi ga dal.
You don't do anything,
Nisi pa nič naredil,
but you let it grow.
ampak si ga dal zato, da bi zrastel.
My dear friends, we are going to be asked, Fabio, I gave you the talent of the Salesian charism.
Mi bomo nekoč, bom dobil vprašanje, Fabio, dobil si karizmo salezijansko.
What am I going to say?
Kaj bom pa jaz rekel?
Oh, I dug a hole, I hid it, and look, here it is.
Skopal sem luknjico, evo, tukaj je.
Or I can say, I did what I could.
Ali pa bom rekel, ja, storil sem, kar sem lahko.
Now, the Salesian charism is not our property.
Torej, salezijanska karizma ni naša last.
It is the responsibility of all of us.
Je odgovornost vsakega izmed nas.
Salesians of Don Bosco and lay collaborators.
Od Boskovih salezijancev odgovornost in laiških sodelavcev.
And this is the beauty about this responsibility.
In to je to, kar je čudovito v tej odgovornosti.
Another point is
Druga točka,
Seriously encountering the challenges.
Resno se soočati z izzivi,
Theological,
teološki,
pastoral, cultural and
pastoralni,
social.
kulturni in družbeni, socialni.
As I already mentioned, formation is not being superficial about our experience.
Sem že rekel, da formacija ni biti površen v svoji izkušnji.
You know as much as I do. You know Slovenia well, I know my country well. We all know Europe.
Tako kot vi dobro poznate Slovenijo, tako jaz dobro poznam mojo deželo, poznam Evropo.
Europe 20 years ago, it's not Europe today.
Evropa izpred 20 let ni današnja Evropa.
And in 10 years' time, we will have another Europe, not the one we have today.
Čez 10 let bomo imeli novo Evropo, ki ne bo takšna, kot je današnja.
How can we meet the challenges that are there in a very simple way?
Kako lahko se spopadamo z izzivi današnjega dne? Zelo preprosto.
We don't need to have a doctorate in theology or in political science.
Ne potrebujemo doktorata iz teologije ali iz političnih znanosti.
No, but moments like these we come together to listen to what is happening.
Trenutki, kot je današnji, da pridemo skupaj, da prisluhnemo, kaj se dogaja.
So our listening is surround system.
Naše poslušanje je
The surround system sound.
Tako se pravi kot
360 degrees.
Zvok, ki nas okrog in okrog obdaja.
I listen to the young.
Prisluhnem mladim.
I listen to society.
In prisluhnem tudi družbi.
I listen to society.
Poslušam družbo.
While I listen to the young.
Medtem ko poslušam mlade.
The last point.
Zadnja točka.
Better understanding of the educative and pastoral community.
Boljše razumevanje vzgojne in pastoralne skupnosti.
Now, here I say something very briefly without complicating things.
Zelo na kratko povem kakšno stvar, ne da bi zakompliciral zadeve.
We Salesians insist on what we call in English EPC.
Salezijanci ustrajamo tem, kar mi v slovenščini rečemo VPS, vzgojno-pastoralna skupnost.
Exactly, okay. Because in each language then, for example in Italian it is CEP, Comunità Educativo Pastorale. In English it is EPC.
V angliščini je EPS, v italijanščini je ČEP, v slovenščini je VPS.
Don't be afraid about the words.
Ne bodite zaskrbljeni zaradi besed,
but there is a vision behind it.
Ampak izza tega je vizija.
We educate.
Mi vzgajamo.
And we know what it means.
In vemo, kaj to pomeni.
Not each one individually.
Ne vzgajamo ne vsakdo izmed nas individualno, posamezno.
Almost saying, you do your thing, I do my thing, I don't care about you and you don't care about me.
Kot bi rekel, ti naredi svoje, jaz imam svoje, jaz se zate ne brigam, ti pa mene pusti pri miru.
No, we educate as a community, together.
Vzgajamo kot skupnost, torej skupaj.
If I listen to the young people,
če prisluhnem mladim ljudem,
I listen to my brother and sister who are sharing with me the same experience.
In jaz poslušam tudi svojega brata, sestro, ki je v isti izkušnji vzgoje z mano.
So we educate as a community,
torej vzgajamo kot skupnost,
with the heart of the good shepherd, pastoral.
S srcem dobrega pastirja, to je pastorala.
We are not educators coming out of the freezer.
Nismo vzgojitelji, ki prihajamo ven iz hladilnika.
We educate, we encounter our young and they see love in our eyes.
Mi srečujemo mlade in oni vidijo ljubezen v naših očeh.
We are good shepherds, not wolves.
Mi smo dobri pastirji, ne volkovi.
So when we say about the EPC, don't be, oh, what is this?
Ko slišimo torej govoriti o VPS, vzgojni pastoralni skupnosti, se ne ustrašimo, kaj pa je zdaj to.
It is our identity.
To je naša identiteta.
Together.
Skupaj.
We educate.
Vzgajamo.
With the heart of the good shepherd.
S srcem dobrega pastirja.
Now, there are systems and methods and you are doing it already.
So pa seveda sistemi, metode, pa vi to že vse počnete.
I can assure you,
Zagotavljam vam,
for us Salesians
za nas Salezijance
together,
skupaj
it is a winning card.
je to zmagovita karta.
Because when young people see us adults together,
Ko nas odrasle, mladi vidijo skupaj,
we communicate a family spirit.
mi posredujemo družinskega duha.
We communicate an environment which is welcoming.
Mi sporočamo o okolju, ki je sprejemajoče.
And if I am seeing a problem in my classroom with a student,
Ko vidim nek problem v razredu z mojimi učenci,
I know that other people who are helping that student, together we help that lost sheep.
vem, da bodo tudi drugi, ki se ukvarjajo z vzgojo, bodo pomagali tej izgubljeni ovci.
So these are the